Hey there, I'm Ramon, César from Mapmelon, and we're here in another episode of Colivers Club. Today we have the pleasure of hosting Katya and Tony for Burgas Coliving, which is a coliving from Bulgaria in the coast of Bulgaria. And it's a coliving composed of two main houses and a very big garden, and they do tons of activities such as wine tasting, painting, and Coliving Olympics. They really take care of the community. We love that aspect of them.
We met Katya and Tony. We met Katya in Burgas when we went to visit our friend Blake, and the place was amazing. We got a walk around, and the place was really big, spacious. And we met Tony online, and he really was a big part of Mapmelon community, collaborating all of the time in all the topics that we were getting and helping us improve the platform from the Colivers perspective, but also from the Coliving side too. So we are super grateful of having them as partners, and we are really excited to see what this episode will be about. So I hope you enjoy it.
Cheers.
Hello everyone, my name is César. Here we are in another episode of Colivers Club. I'm joined by Tony and Katya. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you. We are really great, and it's a pleasure for us to be part from your podcast. Thank you for invitation.
Thank you. Yeah, this podcast has been powered by Mapmelon. I think you guys didn't meet, no, with Ramon and Sole yet. I think Tony was telling me
I have met,
you missed them.
I have met them here last summer, but unfortunately they only passed away from here for a couple of hours, and I really hope that we will have a chance to meet each other again very soon.
I have the promise that they will come this summer here, so we will spend some time with them. I hope so, because
Yeah.
I miss their coming last time, so I hope we'll have enough time next time together.
Nice. For those of you who don't know, Ramon and Sole are the founders of Mapmelon. And this is an app and website where you can see co-livings and book co-livings through it. And yeah, they have a nice community. And this is how it came together, the podcast. So yeah.
Actually, they did a great job, amazing job with this website, with this platform. Only for 1 year, they gathered so many people and so many co-livings. So yeah,
It's a thing.
yes,
Now
for
people
sure.
start using the
For
app
sure.
a lot more, and I think it's a great.
We are very happy
application.
that our place is also part of their list.
Yeah, sure, because it's a curated list of co-livings. Because nowadays I feel like people just say co-living and it's maybe like a hostel or something like this. So I think I want to start this podcast by asking you guys, what do you think a co-living is?
Oh, so an experience, roller coaster of co-living is so many things in one thing, and it's not only the building, because the co-living is not the building, it's all these things that happen in a property or outside of the property. This is something I don't know. Actually, many people asked us this question, and still we can't find the right short answer. Like, you just can talk and talk and talk about co-living is.
But
Yes.
also we should say that for us the word co-living is too wide one, which it's used by different platforms. It can be a hotel which decide that this summer it will become a place for digital nomads and just put a sign on the like add the co-living on the sign and saying we start working with digital nomads. And for us, maybe we should distinct that for us co-living is something which bring people together with open-minded people together and make them feel like they are part of the family. They live together, they share the moments together, and it's more than just using an accommodation with different people. It's become a part of something bigger, and together with the people who are sharing the place to go in the same direction. So when we start our first year with the co-living, we had one thought in our head, but now we are so close with the people who have been here that for us the word co-living is completely different from the beginning. We have bigger family now with people who are so close to us that I don't know. I think I'm hearing or chatting with some of the people who have been here in the past 2 years more than even my family. So co-living for us is a family, and
Yes.
it's a bigger thing than a place.
Yes, for sure. Especially this kind of community-based co-livings like us. The things, these friendships, these relationships between the people are so strong, so hard, and lasting time in the time. And now it's so beautiful when we travel somewhere. We always can find our friends, people that we live together here, and yeah, this is beautiful.
Nice, because I don't know if you mentioned it, but you guys are owners of Burgas Coliving. Can you tell us more about your co-living?
Yes. So we started our idea a bit opposite than most of the co-living owners. So most of the people, most of the co-living owners decide that they will create their own co-living, and after that they start searching for a place. With us, this was the opposite because we had a place, and at some point, we just understood about this movement, digital nomadism, and the co livings in the world. And we realized that this will be the perfect thing that we can create in our property. Um, it was in the beginning of 2019 when I saw one article about the co-livings in Europe. At that time, very famous was Sun and Co, Nine, and a couple more. And just we realized, I don't know, it was like a flash, like yeah, this should happen here. And also, unfortunately, we are not remote workers. We have our jobs that don't allow us to stay more than 1 or 2 months outside of the country. But we also love to travel, and we realize that this will be the perfect way, like, to invite the world to come here when we are not able to go to see the world. And yeah, so 2019, everything started with just with an idea, but also we realized how hard it will be for us because we weren't digital nomads. We didn't have any relationships. We didn't know a lot of people. So we were thinking, we figured out if this will happen, how it will happen, and in the beginning of 2020, we decided to start. Very important thing to say is that my very good friend Katya from Chateau Living, the founder of Chateau Living, actually gave us this very important start. She helped us a lot, supported us in the beginning, even before the beginning, even after this idea. And she pushed us. She made us to believe that yes, we can do this. Um, so
Because Katya is from Bulgaria,
Katya
right?
is from
You guys are
Bulgaria, Katya
located
is from
in.
Burgas. So this is her hometown.
It's such a coincidence, right? Because she's the founder of Chateau Coliving in France, and
Yes. Yes.
yeah, that's to me incredible.
So we were very grateful to other co-living owners that also supported us a lot in the very hard beginning, and they continue supporting us. We were amazed how this network between co-living owners, how strong and how supportive they are. So yeah, the beginning was hard, but thanks to them, not so much. We survived. So,
Nice.
in the beginning of 2020, we started with the renovation of the building, which were totally abandoned building. Maybe it's good to say something that so Burgas Coliving is located 15 kilometers far from the city center of Burgas. The property is big, it's almost 10,000 square meters with huge yard. We have two buildings, so we made a renovation in one of them, which were totally abandoned. The renovation was very hard. We couldn't make this by ourselves. We needed the construction company because we changed almost
Everything.
everything. Yeah, we just kept the construction elements like slabs, columns, and everything else was changed. The roofs, the windows, new walls,
I
everything.
think it's good to mention that the building before us, before we start the project, was also a community building. It was a spa complex from the communism, founded in 1952, and it was very funny because we found like a notebook with pictures from that period. The comrades, the people who start the project, it was found by people who like a community, and it was for the workers from the town and from the other areas to come here and use the healing mineral water, because the area is very famous with the healing mineral water. And around us there are several spa places like hotels and spa complexes. And the idea was like to preserve the building and to keep the look of the building from the past. So we use the footage, the photos we have from the past, and we start to renovate the building in the same way how it was at the beginning, which was a disaster because everything was destroyed. We changed most of the window, not most, all the windows. We changed the roof. We changed the floor. We changed the electricity system, the pipes, everything. It was like a huge project. The whole backyard was like a forest, because for 20, 30 years nobody was doing anything to cut the trees. It was like a disaster to go there, but slowly we managed to uh, arrange everything, and now we're very happy with the place.
Yes.
Nice, because it took 2 years, no, of
Oh,
renovating.
yes, yes, 2 years. So we
Mhm.
started in the beginning of 2020 and with the renovation, and we opened as a co-living in the beginning of the summer of 2022. And also because, yeah, as I mentioned, in the beginning of 2020, we started with the renovation, but this was also the time of the pandemic, like this very beautiful
Mm.
thing. So COVID came in Bulgaria, and at that time everything just stopped. The life stopped. Everything was freezing. So for a couple of months we had to slow down with this because at that time, you remember, everybody was scared. Nobody knew what will happen, if the world will still exist, or we will die, or I mean, it was disaster. So we stopped with the renovation for a couple of months, and we also were scared because we were prepared with the um, mm, our budget for the renovation and all these kind of things. We were very afraid what we can do and if we can continue with this. But fortunately, the pandemic worked for us actually, because the pandemic unlocked this wave of digital nomads and remote workers. So actually, it helped us. It helped this industry.
But before that,
Okay.
because we have a plan, like a budget, and the COVID changed everything. You know how the price went up, and we were like, okay, we didn't prepare for this. Like when you have a plan, you think something small can change, but not so dramatically as a COVID. I'm so happy that
Yeah.
we succeed to finish the project. And I remember how, because our bigger supporter were the other co-living operators, and mainly Katya from Chateau. And when we decided to open, we will like put like a 5 or 6 months in advance an idea that she can help us to invite some of the well-known digital nomads from Europe and abroad to make like an open month to check the place, to see how the place works, is it everything good, how they find the place, and blah blah. And we were like, it was 5 months and we didn't have anything in the building. I mean, like, we finished the main construction things, but nothing from the interior was finished, nothing. Like, they were like, okay, it will be tough. And when we finally finished everything in like 2 weeks before the people came, or one week before the people came, it was like a huge relief for us, because it was stress, it's huge stress.
Yeah, always when you have deadline with this to make to open a project is always like this.
Nice. Yeah, I think what we mentioned, what was a co-living before, we mentioned community, right? And I think this really embodies this sense of community, no? You are competent in some ways, no, to other co-livings, and somehow the supporters of your project are the co-living owners, which to me is so nice, right? To be able to create these networks of properties and houses around the world where everyone supports each other, right? Um, I'm a software developer, so this reminds me a lot of open source, no? It's people that create a project and they share it with the world, right? Because it's the best way to make it even better, right?
Yes.
So I like this way of building together, and so I think community is a big part of what a co-living is, right?
Yes, totally agree.
Yes.
So so this is your second year, and you're already doing things like pop-up co-livings around fitness. Can you tell us more about that?
Actually, it will be our third season.
Third
The
season,
Yeah,
okay.
next one.
yeah, because we
This
open,
year.
yeah, we open like in April, and we open with the fitness pop up, which it's a thing. I'm not sure that it's something completely new for the people. It's made in different ways. We even host, not host like it. We were like, hey, were host of the pop up organized by Chateau Co-living. It was a wellness pop up, but now we'll try to make it more in the fitness way. And the idea is how we can help people with professionals and nutritionists and fitness instructor, how they can implement a healthy lifestyle during their traveling and working as a digital nomad, because this is the biggest problem. When you stay in a place for a long period, you start arrange the things around you in a good way, but most of us are traveling a lot and they cannot implement the healthy habits when they're changing the location all the time, and they need time to understand where they can train, what they can do, and all the time when they are like in a rush, they're eating bad things because they cannot think what they can take like a healthy food. So the idea of the whole project is how we can implement these healthy habits and how we can use the things which are close to us and easy to use for a workout or for meditation, nutrition, food, and etc. So this is the target of our month.
Nice.
April, Kata can add some things about this.
So for me, also this month will be um, let's say I will be very happy to put myself in a good shape for the summer, and I'm pretty sure that many people will do this.
Yeah,
We
everyone.
still suffer after the holidays at
Yeah.
the end of December, and I'm looking forward
True.
for it. I need it, and I'm pretty sure that many people feel like me. So yes, we'll be very happy, and we will put a lot of effort to make really something very useful for the people, like how you can make workouts with 2 bottles of water, for example. or these kind of things, because yeah, sometimes you don't have equipment, but you still can
Mm.
use the weight of your body, the just the random things in your flat, Airbnb, or doesn't matter where you are or outside, to just to keep your muscles in a good condition.
This with the bottle sounds very unprofessional. Just to mention that we have a
I'm not
like a
professional.
long background. We are both of us runners, ultra marathon runners. We have finished
Oh,
a
wow.
lot of ultra marathons in Bulgaria and abroad. Uh, we know a lot about nutrition, and also the idea is to invite a lot of people who are working in this field. So it will be the idea of the month is to show different types of movement which can be implemented and to show the people what they can do. So it will be it will be one profile will be for runners or people who want to walk or move in the park or in nature, hike also. There will be a profile for people who want to do weights, like strength workouts. We have an amazing CrossFit trainer who teach people how to do weights and how to do CrossFit workouts. We have a lot of ideas about body workouts, which are completely different things, and you can do body workouts everywhere you are. You don't need anything about to start doing body workoups, and also
You just need a body, right?
to do your body.
Preferably
If you have
yours.
body,
Yes, yes. Okay, okay, okay.
If you don't, it's a problem.
but also
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hope.
how you can start eating more healthy, to search for better products, and how you can search them in the proper way. So this will be the pain points of the this month. I hope the people will join us. It's a good idea which will work in the future because it's important for us also to be fit.
Yes, also, we
Yeah.
want to use our huge yard to make some spots for this with some equipment for out, in the outside. We already built yoga and workout platform outside. Also, we started very easy renovation in our. As I mentioned, we have two buildings in this property. One of them is the co-living where we live in. The other one is still not renovated, but we started very easy renovation in it, and we prepared one of the biggest room there for yoga and workout. So when outside the weather is rainy or the weather condition is not so great, we can be inside and to train again with the screen and all these equipment. So we want to use that we have a lot of space and to give this a chance for the people here to have something different than only the things in the house, let's say. Some health activities to give the chance for them to yeah to have something like this.
Yeah, because I feel like whenever I go to co-livings, a really central point of the co-living experience is eating, right? Because it's a social activity
Yes.
and people gather around the kitchen and yeah, some people start cooking something nice, then somebody cooks dessert, and this happens very often, right? And then you don't want to miss that part, of course, but at the same point you are thinking, oh man, now I need to train harder, or now I need to do fasting or something, no, to kind of balance it out. So yeah, I think it's cool that you guys are focusing on these kind of things, which I think are also important, and they can also be a social activity, right?
Yes.
um, and you mentioned you are ultra marathon runners. How many kilometers is that?
It's everything above 42. It can be 50, 60, 70, 100. You choose. You choose the distance. But I think
Oh man, by car, by bicycle.
whatever you can find.
By strong
Oh, okay.
spirit. After the 13th
Oh man.
kilometer is the strong spirit. It's not so.
it's
Oof.
a, it's a
Cannot imagine that.
it's a very mental thing. The body can do the things around 40 kilometers. After that is only the mental.
Yes.
Your brain start playing funny games with you and you're trying to finish, but it's a funny thing. But you're right.
Oh wow.
We one of the ideas which like, let's say that the ideas from the this month of the healthy month, the fit month, was exactly after a lot of eating. We are doing a lot of family dinners here in the garden, and everybody's preparing amazing dishes from different places from the world, and then we're like eating, and you cannot say no. So some of the things you're trying
Mm,
everything, and
You
it's like,
want to try everything. They bring their culture, their
yeah.
food from everywhere in the world in your kitchen. How you
Yeah.
can refuse
True.
this?
so we put like this rule:
I,
we will try everything during the night, but in the morning everyone will be active.
Yeah.
So we will like make different activities like yoga, running, fitness. In the backyard we have tennis table, which we do during the morning, and during the night we're eating a lot. uh, so it helps.
Our daily routine.
Nice, yeah, because these are not necessarily unhealthy foods. It's just like there's a lot of them, no? Like,
The quantity is
so
important, not the
yeah,
quality.
the quantity is the quantity. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, nice. And yeah, you mentioned you guys have your day jobs, right? Tony, you are co-founder of a brewery, right?
Yes.
And can you tell us more about that?
So I'm co-founder of Beer Bastards, which is one of the well-known Bulgarian craft beer brands. We are producing craft beer since 2016, and we are also think that we are like a digital nomads, but like a brewery nomads, because we don't have our own facilities. So we are brewing our beers in different places in Europe, and we are renting.
Oh, maybe you can put the brewery next to the Coliving in the second building you're renovating, right?
Yes, this is a good idea.
Actually, we already discussed something like this, but it won't be very easy,
Oh,
and maybe it will be a bit smelly.
We have
okay, okay.
we have a craft beer room in the building, which is actually better than the brewery, because the brewery smells not very funny, but when you have the beer, it's easier to to manage.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm working in the beer business. We also have a bar in the city center of Burgas. And the other things which I'm doing, I have a running team, and I'm producing clothes, running equipment and clothes for runners. This is like my third job or fourth job. So yeah, this is my field. So if you come in this summer, I'm inviting you in Burgas. You can drink good craft beer in the building, but also we have a friends who have a craft brewery next to us in the park. So
A
for
few
people
meters.
Oh,
for
wow.
people who love craft beer, it's a good place.
But you're going to make me run an ultra marathon before I get the
Yes, of
beer,
course,
right?
of course, of course.
Okay, okay,
You
okay.
have to deserve it.
Yeah.
At least 100 kilometers before that.
At least. Okay, okay. This reminds me of Ben and Fabien from Alpines. They both wrote a book about hikes that will end up in bars with craft
Yeah.
beers. You can do the same, but for ultra
Yes.
marathons. You do an ultra marathon and then you go to a bar to drink beer.
Yes,
I
we
love
can
their
try.
book. I couldn't understand anything because it was in French, but I saw the
Ah,
place, so I know where I can go and drink beer in in their country.
Yes, hopefully we'll visit
nice.
them very soon, and we will try some of the routes.
They're amazing people, and they're doing great job with
Yes,
Alpines.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. And Katya, you are an urban planner, right?
Yes.
So this might have become handy during the renovation and during the whole process, or not really?
Yes, also it was really helpful for me. I have only one other job. I'm not like Tony, not so busy. So I have a company, small company, for related to all these projects that you need to have to be created before you start building your building or what you want to do, what you want to build.
Mhm.
So this was very very helpful. I could make all by myself all the plans for this building and just to clarify our ideas on a paper. So yeah, this was really helpful. Also, our other family business is the construction company. So let's say that these things, creating the project and make all these renovations, were kind of easy for us. Easy, not easy as a situation.
I'm not agree.
Easy to find. We just didn't lose time to search for a people to create this, because I know many of the co-living owners struggle about when they decide to open a co-living in a different country. They struggle with this to find the people to create the renovation, to make the projects, all these things. Fortunately, we didn't have this problem. No, it wasn't easy because the situation of the building was awful, but still it was, let's say, possible.
Okay, nice. And you also mentioned on your website, I was reading a little bit, that you are a hobby chef, right? You like cooking.
Yes, I like. I can't say so.
She's very good.
Here I have met amazing chefs, really, really amazing. Many people cook amazing. So now I'm not so confident to say that I'm a chef, but yeah, I really enjoy cooking, and also here I'm very happy to cook for the people. And to give them the chance to try something typical Bulgarian dishes and this kind of things. Yeah, I really enjoyed, and also really enjoy to
Nice.
learn some new recipes from the people that are here.
She's very good, and for me, it's amazing how she's like going on the market and choosing every tomatoes by it herself, like smelling the vegetables and choosing the producer of cheese or other products. It's like
Yeah,
crazy. I'm just buying things and put them in the
I
basket.
lose a lot of time for this. Definitely.
Yeah, one trick when picking up tomatoes, if in order to check if they are good, you take a bite, right? If you don't like it, you put it back, and if you like it, you buy it. So that's way you never
Okay,
miss.
next
That's a
time I
good
will try
idea.
this.
Okay.
Just,
We
I'm not sure that the people will allow me to enter again into the store, but
we
Uh,
start the project with a small garden next to the building, and for second year we have our own tomatoes, which are amazing. We have a huge help from Katya's parents, because they still keep the Bulgarian variety of tomatoes, which you cannot find anymore. Like they're from the past. Now everything is changed, like the varieties, and they're so delicious that everyone who comes here like love the dinners made with this kind of vegetables, not only the tomatoes, of course.
yeah, we're very happy that in our yard we have a lot of fruit trees, and also we have some vegetables. The fruit trees are from have been here for many years, actually, maybe 20 years or something, or even more. We have plums, apricots, peaches, cherries,
A lot of
pears,
things.
a lot of apples,
Cherries.
very different kind of apples. And we are very happy to have this chance, like, to go outside and to pick up the fruit and to directly to eat from the tree,
And you
because
can turn it back if you don't like it.
yeah, true. You just took a little bit of I don't know, some kind of like
Yeah,
glue and put it back, and that's okay.
it's a good idea. I like it.
yes.
Nice. And for example, Katya, if are you were you surprised by any kind of cuisine of some Coliver that would cook for you? Maybe I don't know, any dish that was particularly good that you liked a lot?
A lot. I'm surprised with many things, and especially we had one amazing girl, a volunteer last summer, Alona from Israel. I can't say. I mean, I even can't find the words to explain everything that she cooked here. Honestly, so yeah, many people amazed us here. As I mentioned, I learned a lot of different recipes that I implement in my daily meals and this kind of things. Yes.
I think we have this as
Nice.
granted now, and we are surprised if somebody cannot cook because most of the people are very good. They are traveling and they learn how to do one things, but amazing good, and they're like showing, for example, their best dish, and every time they travel, they practice, and everything is amazing. So when somebody do something which is not delicious, I'm like, oh, I'm surprised.
Get out, please. You're
You're
not
not
welcome
welcome to be
anymore.
here.
If you cannot cook, please don't come here.
Yeah, no, I think it's of course if you are cooking for a lot of people, no, normally I don't know how many people are in Burgas, 10, 12, how many?
Between 10 and
20.
uh,
20.
so two,
So of course, if you are cooking for that many people, you really want to make a good impression, right? And also it's a way of showing love and expressing gratitude, right? So it's only natural that people really want to do well. This happened, for example, this summer, last summer in Alpines, no? Everyone was competing a little bit to see who created the best recipe and best dish. Uh, so yeah, very nice. And I also wanted to mention, so you guys are focused on activity and on creating this family community, right? So what do you think is the vibe that you're going for? Let's see.
Something that we noticed, actually not we, the people here noticed, is that the people here have this summer camp vibe, especially with this huge yard and the fact that they can do a lot of things. I don't know if we mentioned that we have a petanque field as well, a petanque
We
court.
didn't mention anything.
Yeah, we have a lot of. I mean, with all these activities, and something that we loved last summer. It was not only the summer, our last season. It was Burgas Olympics. All these the games from the childhood outside. We were running around the yard and. All these games just we started doing again, and maybe this summer camp vibe is one of the things that we want to keep. I think we already have, but we want to keep and we want to improve.
I think it's like if you want to work as in a Pomodoro schedule, this is an amazing place because you can work inside, indoor or outdoor, because we have internet everywhere, and you can work for 20 minutes, and then you can go and play tennis table with someone in the backyard, or you can go and play petanque for 5 minutes, or you can go to we have a basketball hoop, you can just throw some balls for 5 minutes, or you can we have a slack line, we have all kind of these small things which can distract you from your work, and to go fresh after that and continue to work. This is the lot of we are trying to create a lot of small things which you can help you to have a great time during your work, because the idea is not to push you away from the work. And this is one of the things which a lot of people say, most of the people, when we are making this kind of conversation, when they stay for a long time, how you feel here, how is your productivity, and all of them say that their productivity is going high just because they can stay most of the time in the property, they have all the things they need in the property, so they are not distracting themselves from like going for, I don't know, somewhere far and losing the whole day. They can, during the week, I mean, they can stay the whole week, and they will find everything they need. And this doesn't mean that we don't organize a lot of activities outside, but we're trying to make them during the weekend or in the afternoon, so people are focused on their work and they are very happy, and they are achieving a lot of goals here because they have their time, they can work, they can have fun, and we can go together for amazing dinner in the city or in the night, or home go for a walk in some of the places nearby during the weekend, or go for a beach, or
Yes,
doesn't matter.
we do a lot of things together, and maybe the main thing that we started this conversation with this, if we have to say again to return to the vibe, the family vibe. The things that we notice, the people here are together. I mean, we are together always. Our activities are we do this together as a family, and this is something that we definitely want to keep this family vibe. Even I think this is stronger than community. I don't know. For me, the family, the word family is stronger than community. That's why I prefer this. And here we are really family. You can see if we are, let's say, average 15 people, you can see the who is the older brother, who is the younger sister, who is the mother, the father. You can see this here.
And we have family
And
meetings
yeah, every
where
week.
everybody suggests thing, and in the end, Katya decide what we'll do.
No, it's not true.
Nice.
It's not true. We decide everything together. We create our week agenda always together. I just cook the breakfast during the family meeting.
We're having traditional
Oh,
Bulgarian
nice.
food for a brunch, and we have the family meeting, and we decide what we will do in the next week, not
In
weekend.
the West.
Yeah,
Nice. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm psyched about Burgas. I hope I can go there this year.
it's a good
Um,
place.
so
Fun.
yeah, it's
We
for
can run
sure.
with you.
So yeah, it's I can run from Madrid. Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
I don't know how many kilometers, but yeah, I will go walking sometime.
Lots.
It has been a great pleasure to meet you guys both, Tony and Katya from Burgas Coliving. This has been Colivers Club, and yeah, I hope to see you soon.
See
Goodbye.
you soon.
Ciao.
Ciao.